So YouTube, it's PerfectGC right here, and this is a video about PlayStation versus Microsoft. And it's after the press conference, Microsoft press conference that is. First off, this is Gangsta Titan speaking, and my brother on the camera is Jared, and Dominique is in the chat room on Skype with Cowerton.
Why is that my name like that?
I don't know, we just talking about Microsoft, so let's get the show on the roll.
Let's start with the name, alright?
Okay.
Let's start with the name, man. What is going on here?
Well, Xbox One.
The Xbox One. Like, where can you bring that name to make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the first Xbox and you have the 360. Everybody was on board for the 720, the Infinite, the Infinity, and they just come out with the Xbox One.
It was the
You know what I'm saying?
It was the beginning.
It was the beginning? Okay.
Like Adam Sessler has said, like, it would have been more appropriate to just call it Xbox, basically.
And that's where I wanted it to go too, but they call it Xbox One. Like, who's gonna say Xbox One? Like, you buy a new game, you buy it for your Xbox. You're not gonna say, oh, I want it on Xbox One. Who's gonna say that?
I guess they want the one.
No one's gonna say that. Do you believe that anyone's gonna talk, like, if they're gonna refer to their console, I'm gonna get Call of Duty on one?
They do sound
That makes
stupid.
sense.
I don't see anyone saying, like, they're going to get it on one. I will see, like, someone saying, hey, can I get Call of Duty Ghost for my Xbox? Which one?
Yeah. They're not gonna say Xbox One. Can I get it for my Xbox? And that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I wouldn't know, like, I'm pretty sure people would be, like, smart enough to know which one, because, like, it's not going to be on any other Xbox but the one, but they can just say Xbox, and I'm pretty sure everyone will be cool with that.
Some people are still, me myself included, I might still call it the 720. It just might slip.
Yeah.
Because that name makes a lot more sense to me than the one.
What about Randango? Would that be any better? No? Compared to Xbox One?
Nah.
I say Xbox Fusion and Infinity sound better.
Yeah, those sound better.
Like, you would say, like, you know, I'm buying this game for my Fusion, I'm buying it for my Infinite, I'm buying it for my Infinity. I'm on board with all of those names, man. But one doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard. Like, when we first heard the Wii, like the original Wii, you were like, what the hell? It's like the Wii. That sounds like a car alarm going off in the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before it was supposed to be called Revolution, and like a lot of people said that would have made a lot of sense, but got the Wii.
It sounds only too powerful.
Like, what'd you say?
Nintendo Revolution sounds too powerful for a child's game system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why that name works so well, the reason why the Wii works so well is because, like, everybody can say it, and it's kind of, it's not like one where it's just a generic number where anyone could just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one is just a number. Wii is a name. Wii is a name. I was even on board for when PlayStation was about to call it Orbis. Like, if they were to call it the PS Orbis, I was on board for that because it's such a different name.
Yeah.
Rather than it just being, you know what I'm saying? It's just, oh my God. Like, I don't, that name pisses me off. Xbox One is just, to me, that's a terrible name. What do you think, Dominique?
I mean, like I said before, like, it would have been better to just call it Xbox, if anything, or 720, like you said, or Infinity, or whatever, something like that. But Xbox One, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't too mad with it like other people are, but at the same time, I'm not defending it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna beat it over the head too much, though. But, like, you get the point. People don't like the name, so.
So, like, if they make another Xbox, it's going to be called Xbox 2, right?
It's probably The way it seems, it's not gonna be another Xbox. But if it is, I guess they'll go with Xbox 2, because it's supposed to be like a new beginning of what it was supposed to be, in quotes. But I don't know, cause like people are saying like, this Xbox just keep on upgrading it and stuff like that, and I honestly don't know what to say.
All right, let's move on to the next segment about the used games.
Oh, guys. Whoa. Okay, let me talk about this first. Okay, so basically how it goes down. Okay, say for instance, like you worked your ass off to get a new, brand new I was about to say PlayStation, a new Xbox One game, right? And you want your friend to borrow it. It's like, hey, buddy, you want to try this out? Here you go. Then he puts it in. It's like, boom, pay us this amount of money, and it's probably gonna be the same amount of what, like $60. So basically, your friend or your buddy or whatever is gonna be paying the exact same amount of how much you paid, maybe. But they haven't even said exactly what the price is. But still, to have to do that kind of sucks, and that takes away the whole thing. Like, there's no way to, like, go over someone's house and, like, play something anymore. Like, that's going out the door with what they're doing right now. And honestly, it just doesn't make any sense. And it feels to me that they aren't passionate about this industry. And you can see that with all this stuff that they've been doing currently. Well, not currently, but since today with the whole... Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I guess, yeah, you're right about they're not being too passionate about the industry anymore, but more about the entertainment console, because they did not once in the entire reveal call it a gaming console.
Never. Never. And
not once did they even say the words gaming console back to back.
Yeah, because, like, when it first started, I honestly knew how this was going to play. I knew there wouldn't be too many games, but at least show something more, and it was just all entertainment and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're talking 40 minutes about TV stuff, and I don't even watch TV.
Yeah.
That's... I don't use my television at all. I haven't used it in over a year for watching anything program related. Nothing.
Yeah. And I was saying that this honestly wasn't for us. Like, this whole conference or convention or whatever, it wasn't for us. But now, since never in that that whole time did they say who this system is for, and because of that, we honestly don't know who this system is for. And going by how they never said gaming, I'm pretty sure. In some people's mind out there, that's going to say, well, this system, not even a system, this item is not for gamers because it's all entertainment. This is, I guess, for people who are in the sports, who want to watch TV.
Right.
DVR.
Who are TV than they are into gaming. I'm more of a hardcore gamer. I want more games. I want more things to do with that.
Yeah.
I'm so in the gaming world where, I don't watch TV at all. The closest to TV I'll get is Netflix, and I can get that on PlayStation.
Yeah.
When you have services and you have games like Call of Duty, you're promoting it on your Xbox. I don't care if you have time exclusives or time releases for your game. If I can get that on PlayStation too, you know what I'm saying? I can get that on PlayStation. Why would I need an Xbox?
Exactly.
And you're paying $400 for a system. I'm not going to use it all. I'm not going to say everybody's not going to use it. I know I don't have any use for it.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV, so $300 out of the $400 I might pay for it will go towards TV, and the $100 will be towards games. That's the math in my head, because they're focusing so much on TV, I don't even want it.
Yeah. And it kind of begs the question, what do they have left to show at E3?
Those 15 games they gonna show, 8 of them new IPs.
Yeah, but like, how many is that gonna be though? Like, is it because?
They said 15, like they said 15 new exclusives,
But are you? But is that does that mean they're gonna show each and every one? Because
think about it, like they started talking about Last of Us 2 years ago.
yeah.
So if they can't fit all 15 IPs in E3, they said 15 new IPs within this coming year. So if they can't talk about 15, then that's a shame.
Yeah.
And for once, they talk about new franchises, but I really think like half of them are indie games. They're not even all full franchise games, like full Call of Duty games. Some of them are going to be more like Journey, where they're just kind of like indie studios making games. It's not a bad thing. It just means that they're making the number bigger than what it is.
Yeah. Cause like with the PS4, like one of their exclusives is The Witness, so that's an indie game. So.
And you can't call it 15 new franchises if some of them are indie. I mean, that's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, when you think of, like, exclusives, like, even though it's kind of sad because, like, the industry has, like, put that image in our head, like, when we think exclusive, we think AAA titles. And I even said like when this thing was about to happen, I was gonna have a like positive outlook on it because I honestly am not a Microsoft or Xbox fan, but I am one for competition, and if Xbox like would have did like amazing things today, then like them and Sony would like. I don't like the competition between them would like produce better games and like more innovative stuff. But like after today, they've opened the door and they've kind of shot themselves in the foot some way. So
to me,
so you think the Wii U would have a chance?
Yeah,
this is exactly what I'm about to say. Like, not saying that the Wii U sucks. We just know that the Wii U really doesn't have many games, and it just takes time to get those games on there, right?
Yeah.
But today, Microsoft made Wii U look like a competitive console. Like before, we were just saying, "Oh, Wii U is not next gen and will never compete." Now I'm thinking it will.
Yeah. Honestly, like if you want to play video games, I guess this next generation or whatever, people are gonna either stick to PC or move over to PC, move over to PlayStation 4, move over to, I guess, Wii U and whatnot. Those are gonna be the three consoles where you are going to play your games because Microsoft doesn't seem to be in it for the right reason. And let it be known, this is a video game industry.
This isn't DirecTV. This isn't Charter Communications and whatever. I'm just saying, like, what is this? And not only that, guys, all of the things you've seen today, you probably would have to pay Xbox Live subscription fee for it. Possibly. Still be Sony in such a higher spot.
Not to mention the offline gaming part either.
Oh, please tell them about that.
Yeah, tell them about that.
Like, you can't... Alright, say you want to buy the new Elder Scrolls that came out for that game, Xbox One. You have to get online for 24 hours. Not for 24 hours, or within that 24 hours, you keep playing that game offline. So if you play a game now for 5 hours, you gotta go to work, come back. You gotta log back in, and then so you can play the next 24 hours.
So basically... Sorry to interrupt, my bad. You finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So basically, that always online connection rumor is half true.
Yeah.
What does this mean, Greg?
Wait, what?
I said mostly true. I said mostly true.
Yeah, it's mostly true. Like the always online is like half true now. So that makes getting a Wii U more sense. It makes more sense to get a Wii U now. Just like things like that, just it flips it on its head. Sony is supposed to be their competition, and yet they're handicapping their system more and more. And there's a lot of things they didn't say in the reveal that you have to go search up see what's going to be on the next Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, people had interviewed and asked questions. They ain't want to say it on the press conference.
Yeah, they didn't want to say it in the press conference. A lot of this stuff is outside. If you guys haven't done your research yet, do it right now. We are not kidding you. These are confirmed. These aren't rumors. These are confirmed reports.
I think like the biggest reason why like a lot of people are mad and should be is because this is honestly like the biggest slap in the face, not only to like the Xbox fans and whatnot, but just like the whole gaming world in general, I guess, because it's like they're not focusing on what brought them to the dance. And, like, they're just, you know, being so arrogant and whatnot. Because people would say, like, you would think if Sony didn't do this with their system, totally Microsoft wouldn't do it. But it's today, and you look around the internet and whatnot, they're still doing it. And it kind of, you know, makes you think, like, what? So,
I was pretty sure that the new Xbox controller was going to have like a touchpad or touchscreen.
yeah.
And if they were to miss out on that, I said they would like lose cool points for that, you know?
Yeah, cool points.
Because, you know, you wouldn't want to miss out on that. Like, PlayStation 3's controller has motion sensing.
Yeah.
Now they got motion tracking with the light bar.
Yeah.
And now they got a touchpad. Their controller is so far advanced, it puts Xbox in a very, you know, low standard position. Like, they want to make their Kinect their motion thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want the controller to be the motion thing. They want the Kinect to be the motion thing.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off. A little bit, like, it's like, they're not really doing nothing with controller. Like, the controller still doesn't have motion at all, like the 6-axis. That's...
It seemed like the Microsoft doing everything wrong while Sony doing everything right. That's what I was wondering too. We lost connection with them though. They might come back. Try getting back right quick.